Hey guys, it's me again, and this is sort of going to be just a part two, I guess, of what I was talking about yesterday about the whole Roseanne situation, and not so much about her, but there are consequences to things that we do and say, and a trickle down effect of what could happen if this stuff continues to go on. You know, about 10 years or so ago, I don't know if he still has his TV show on A&E, but there was a TV show called Dog the Bounty Hunter. And I remember him getting in trouble for saying the N word. I think they might have fined him or canceled his show or something like that. And then there was a radio disc jockey, which I referenced it in my last video. He made a joke about a black female basketball player, and he had to get on radio and apologize. And I think he was on like Sirius Radio or something like that. Uh, and it's look, like I said before, if you're doing it, if you say something while you're on the job, I can see the job firing you for it. But when you're on your own time and you're not wearing anything that represents the company, then you should be allowed to say whatever you please, whether it be online or whatever, Twitter, Facebook, whatever, because you're on your own time. And I had a friend of mine, she said, well, since Roseanne is a public figure, she's always going to be held accountable. But a person should not be always under the gun on what they say. They should always have some free time to express themselves, Because if this kind of stuff keeps on going on, that a boss or whoever has the right to fire you on your own time based on what you said or think, then that can get kind of scary, Imagine if you go for a job and during your interview, your boss says, okay, well, Tony, what's your views on gay marriage? Or what's your views on the whole gun situation? Or what's your views on abortion? Or this or that? Or how did you vote? And depending on how I answer, I don't get that job. Regardless of the fact that all those topics have nothing to do with the job at hand. Imagine getting fired just because of your view on abortion or gun rights or whatever. And those issues have nothing to do with the job you're going for. Say you're going for a computer science, course or whatever, or you're programming, or some job at Walmart or Target, or, something that has nothing to do with these issues, but yet, it's that the trickle down effect that can get, that can get scary, like the whole gay marriage thing. Sooner or later, it's going to get to where these guys that want to marry 3 and 4 wives are going to come out the woodworks and say, hey, well, since you let the gays get married, we want a chance. Where are our rights? Or now, because the whole legalized marijuana issue is out in the open, now those that snort crack or, shoot up heroin, what about their so-called rights? The point is, where is it going to end at? And my friend, she said, okay, well, what if your kid's teacher is a Nazi? Okay, so what? As long as that teacher is teaching out of that handbook or that math book or science book or whatever, then I'm okay with it. He can be a Nazi all day long. I draw the line at people having free speech when they come on TV or radio or a YouTube video and say, you know what? All Jews, all gays, all blacks, all whites, all Hispanics, all Asians should be killed. That's where I draw the line at. The minute you sit there and you start saying that somebody should be eliminated based on what they believe, then you've crossed that line. But until you cross that line, you have the right to say whatever you want to say on your own free time. And once again, I don't think Roseanne or anybody else should be under the microscope every time they say something, because once again, these rappers aren't held to that same standard. They can say whatever they want to say in their rap videos and their rap songs, and Sony Music, Geffen Records, BMG, none of those guys make those rappers or rock stars get on TV and apologize. None of them. And their stocks don't go up or go down based on what those rappers say, you know? Okay, technically I haven't done that much research on that, so that's just me spouting off stuff. But the point is, where do you draw the line at, you know? And it's, like I said, when somebody can fire you based on what you say on your own time, that's got a dangerous trickle-down effect, because anything can happen then, you know? Anything can happen. And just because I'm on this topic, I want you guys to go on YouTube, or just go on YouTube or any pirating website for that matter. Go and look at the old Twilight Zone episode, The Obsolete Man. Just watch that episode and you will see where things could go when somebody thinks they have the right to tell you how to think or how to act. And that's all I'm going to say.